so I decided to go to India, as I had already planned, and then go to Bali. And so I went to India and didn't have a Lonely Planet at that time. There wasn't internet really very active, and so I just went and followed some new Israeli friends up to New Delhi and to Rishikesh. And I was really excited at that time that I had switched from running to yoga, because the first room that I went into in New Delhi, in Pahangarh, in the center of New Delhi, definitely had poop on the walls, and there's only a little bit of space to put my yoga mat, so I cleaned up everything and did my yoga practice, and was so happy that I wasn't addicted to running anymore, because that was about the space I had for yoga mat to practice and to still get my physical practice in. And then then I went up to Rishikesh and found a room and was about to study some Ashtanga Vinyasa yoga and do my Hindi classes. And instead of that, I actually got an email from one of my friends, and who said, "You're near this really great ashram in Hardavar, which is about an hour north of Rishikesh, and they're doing an Ayurveda training and yoga, and it's a really great ashram, so you should go." And so I got that letter from my friend, who at the time was just such an inspiration for me. And I said, well, if he's saying go, And so I just packed up everything and got in a taxi and made my way up to Hardavar. And right on the way in the taxi, I got super sick, double dragon, like diarrhea, vomiting. I got to this ashram where they were focused on Ayurveda, and they healed me. They told me to take out all my piercings. I had my ears pierced many places. I had my nose pierced on the right side, and for females they recommend on the left side, because the right side's very masculine energy, the yang nostril. And I had a belly piercing, and they said that's not the meridian to have it pierced. And I just listened to them, because I was so sick and they seemed so wise. And I just went back after 15 years and visited them with our group, this India tour that we do in October, and spent some time at the ashram. It was so beautiful to reconnect. But yeah, so I just took everything out and learned so much about just the yogic lifestyle there, and did my first Ayurveda teaching, and really spent time in my first ashram. And the guru was a Mataji, was a woman who had dedicated herself to her guru, just living off the Ganges rivers for many years, and she was like 16 years old. So very, very empowered place to be. And first time just being in ashram, and got my first yapamala. I started to chant mantras on my own as my daily practice, and just really connected. And I remember then leaving to go to Bali for my teacher training, and chanting my yapamala in the airport, and just being like, everybody else here is a Maya, everybody's an illusion. Like, I just was on a different reality by that experience. And I went to Bali and started my Hatha Vinyasa teacher training there.